One of the most important decisions any parent will make this winter is, should I keep taking the children to the swimming pool? It's not really true, but makes it sound important, doesn't it? Dr. Tim Lynch is a senior lecturer at the Faculty of Education at Monash University. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Red.
You believe it is a good thing for children to go to the pool in the winter?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's a great thing. I both as with a background in education and also as a parent, as a father, I've got 3 young children who are 3 and below, and I've noticed a difference in their ability just from being able to extend it during the winter months. Normally, we think of winter being so cold, and the last thing you want to do is go swimming. But you step inside the modern facilities that we've got, such as a park facility, which is a Peninsula Aquatic and Recreation Centre, or other facilities around. There's another one at Pakenham with YMCA and so forth. You step inside these, and the temperatures and the modern facilities enables it to be a very enjoyable experience. So with my young ones, I've noticed them being able to have regular lessons, being able to continue their development and enjoyment. So that's what I'm here all about promoting.
This is a heated pool, I take it?
Yeah, heated pool. Definitely heated.
Cool.
And yeah, I don't encourage the cool pools, although some people do that. You see the footballers at St Kilda and so forth doing it as a way of rehabilitation and relaxation, but no, not for the kids. For the young ones.
I always assume when I see pictures of football players wading in the sea in the middle of winter, I always think, oh, they must have lost the day before and they're being punished by the coach.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it, yeah. They probably have. But, yeah, look, they do that, as part of their rehabilitation, relaxation, and, just massage, I guess, after a hard game and all the knocks and bruises and the old hot water, cold water sort of treatment to help with their recovery. But,
what if your child has, the flu or a cold or something like that? What happens in the pool?
Yeah. Actually, we've had occasions where my children have had, a runny nose, which often kids have. And
which pool do you go to, by the way?
Yeah, our kids go at Pakenham at Cardinia Life.
Right. Avoid Pakenham pool.
Yeah, no, but they can have a cold, and you just blow their nose before they hop in, and you find they're fine. It depends, of course, on the severity of their cold, but normally just a little cold. It's if you're fine to do physical activity, then it doesn't stop them, so they can continually improve and reap the benefits of that.
And of course, pools nowadays are so full of antibacterial and whatever else chemicals that you could sterilise a chop in there, couldn't you?
Yeah, well, it's clean. I go swimming and with the kids, and I'll sit down in the wade pool and look out the window and see that it's cold and miserable and wet, and I'm sitting there in a heated pool and enjoying it. So for me, it's the closest thing you get to going to Thailand or Koh Samui or something like that at this time of year. So it is a change as good as a holiday, and it's a really good alternative for parents to consider for their kids, and of course the promotion of we're around water so much in Australia. It's such a part of our life that no matter what your background, how long you've been in Australia, it's just a great way of picking up those skills so you can really embrace the Australian culture.
Well, you talk about skills. What's your objective here with taking your children to the pool, that they become Olympians?
No, it's just they enjoy being safe around water. They enjoy being able to move in the water, so that whether it's for swimming or going on a water slide or whatever it may be, or as they get older, perhaps fishing around rocks or jet skiing or water skiing, all these different sports that we have in Australia that relate to having the being confident and competent in the water.
Well, yeah, I take the view that once they're drowning proof from learning to swim in a pool, they're done. You're finished then, really.
Well, they have within the facilities, for example, a Peninsula Aquatic and Recreation Centre, they have then a swimming club. So every child, it caters for every need. So if you're learning to swim or you're ready and you've learnt the skills and you're ready to be extended, you can go on and if you have talent from that area, and for example, I taught Alicia Coots, who's an Olympic champion, and also when she was in Year 4 at St Matt's in Queensland in Cornubia. And another child I was familiar with was Emily Seabohm, whose father, John Seabohm, coached me in football in Queensland. And both those girls, knew them as young girls, obviously very talented, and just had that opportunity of swimming and were encouraged by their parents, and they were able to extend as far and become champions for Australia. Now, that's not for every child. Of course, they had good genes and so forth. Yeah. But, it's there. And everyone, we want to find every child to find their interests so that they can go as far and extend as far as they desire. And that's what it's about too.
Right,
being safe around water and also...
How young would you start a child swimming?
The programs, the Swim and Survive programs that are designed by Royal Life Saving Society Australia begin at 6 months, and you'll find that all programs in all different recreation centres are derivatives of that program. So we have infants from 6 months to 3 years, then preschool from 3 years to 5 years, and then school-age children from 5 to 14. But older than 14, there's swimming clubs, and there's also Learn to Swim programs for older adolescents and adults.
You never really get to stop.
Well, the idea is that you learn to swim.
Yeah, good.
And the importance is that you learn to swim, and that's why I promote those regular swimming throughout winter is so important, is because when you're learning to swim, when you have a break, it sets you back. And if you have those regular lessons, then you can continue to improve.
It's just been my experience that, as a parent taking my children to the pool, that the smell of the chlorine makes the gin and tonic taste a bit funny when you're sitting by the side of the pool waiting for them to finish.
Yeah. And it's great. Do you know what? It's great. There's so many more benefits than just the physical. Like for parents, there's a social aspect. My wife... going to the pool with the young ones, meeting other parents, and it's just a great way of socialising, getting to know other parents, asking questions about just babies. It might be your first baby, and just sharing different experiences and thoughts, and there's benefits for the whole family. And as a father, going down and enjoying being part of the children, and so from 3 years to for the infants, 3 months to 6 months to 3 years, let me get that right, 6 months to 3 years, the parent is holding the child and working with them. It's only at 3 years where the child starts to be by themselves and the parents can watch nearby and ask questions with the instructor and keep an eye on what's going on. And then if you want to take them to the pool at another time, then you can reinforce those skills with your child so that they're learning as much as possible. And that's what... places like Park Peninsula Aquatic and Recreation Centre and myself at Pakenham with Cardinia Life or be it Casey Race or wherever it is, when you pay for your lesson, which can vary between $10 to $16, you pay for that fee, but you can go back and visit as a family whenever you like during that week.
So when you say the kids start at 3 months, they have special nappies for that?
Yeah, they do. They have special nappies that they must wear for any accidents.
Can you get them for old people too?
I guess look, I'm not there yet, but I imagine there is something similar.
Yeah.
So I imagine for the older people there is something, or for anyone with any sort of disability, there would be similar type nappies that they wear to keep the pools clean and everything like that.
Okay, so the basic take home is you can keep swimming with your children through the winter. It's not bad for their health. It's good. Dr. Tim Lynch, Senior Lecturer at the Faculty of Education at Monash University.